Your book, Fractal Time, is about the year 2012. So many people are terrified, think the world is coming to an end. What do you say is going to happen in 2012?
Well, the year 2012 has been implanted into the psyche of humankind for over 5,000 years. And there's a reason why that sense of something about to happen is so present with us today. And the reason is because 5,000 years ago we completed a cycle. And by virtue of that completion, we began a new cycle that is now ending in our lifetime. And the truth is that no one knows precisely what it means to live through the end of one of these cycles because the conditions are forgotten from civilization to civilization. So much time elapses. So what I'd like to do is just begin with some of the facts. Our own science now is confirming many of the facts that have been handed down through our most cherished spiritual and ancient traditions. So it is a fact, number one, that December 21st of the year 2012 closes out a rare and mysterious period of time, a cycle that began 5,125 years ago, according to the Mayan calendar. It ends on December 21st, the winter solstice of 2012. It is called a Great World Age. It is a fact that when we look into the history of our civilizations and into the history of our planet, we can go back and see what happened when these cycles completed in the past. And they are generally accompanied by periods of catastrophic shifts, catastrophic change on the planet Earth. Physical changes in terms of the planet itself, and what is so interesting to me, changes within the people who are experiencing those physical changes. And that's going to be a crux of what we talk about here today. How do we respond to the challenges of a changing world? Do we do so by cooperating or by fighting one another? And that's going to be key. But it is a fact that these cycles have happened in the past. And it is a fact that we are, in fact, discovering now the same science that's telling us about the cycles is telling us that we are each born, from the moment we take our first breath, speaking the nonverbal language of the human heart, that we now know is an electromagnetic field, a very powerful electromagnetic field that couples, it links and merges us with the greater magnetic field of the earth that connects all life and sustains all life. Now what makes this so interesting is that what we can see from the cycles of the past is that when Earth reaches the point in the cycles where we are today, that these fields that sustain the Earth and all life change. And as they change, they are driving weather patterns. They're driving how much energy comes from the sun, how warm the atmosphere gets, how warm the oceans get, when the weather patterns change, and all of the things that we see as this radical change happening in our world today. As different as it is for us, when we look at the big picture, they do appear to be part of a greater cycle that's difficult to see unless we stand way back and look at the big picture. So these are facts. We know that these things are happening. This field that we generate in our hearts, now the new discoveries are showing that we literally have the ability to create experiences within us that impact and influence this earth-based field in new and profound and exciting ways. So as 6.2 plus billion people of the earth witness unprecedented changes in their world, and there is tension and stress they create that literally is a stress wave in the magnetic fields of the earth, we can learn and work together to create different kinds of feelings in our hearts. Feelings of peace and cooperation, gratitude, appreciation, forgiveness. And what our own science is showing us, and this is what sounds so amazing, is that when we do that as individuals, our collective experience literally sets up a wave of coherence, a peaceful wave that also communicates with this field of the earth. And in that way, we all have the opportunity to contribute in a very meaningful, positive, powerful way to how we experience the changes of the cycles.